Right, let's talk about Füllkrug then. Do you think he's going to start against Costa Rica? I'd start him. Would you not?
He certainly made a difference. I mean, I like him. He's a kind of... You won't remember, and I'm taking a chance saying you won't remember, you might remember a big German centre-forward called Horst Rubie, right?
Oh, yeah, Rubie.
Yeah. And he was just this big, awesome, big man that used to batter people about and get the ball in the back of the net. And he had a kind of cult following as well.
Did he?
And he kind of reminds me a little bit of him, you know? And I like him, I do like him. Because I tell you what, they needed a goal from somewhere last night, would he? And he got it, and it was a great finish. He takes the touch, he takes the ball. I think it's Leroy Sané comes in, he takes it from him on his right foot, and he blasts an unstoppable shot by the goalkeeper. Yeah, in answer to your question, I probably would. Because, yeah, well, I was at the first game, and they were far from impressive, and they played kind of Havertz through the middle. I think did they start yesterday with Thomas Müller?
Yeah, it did.
You know, so...
That's who he came on for.
Yeah. Why not? Out and out centre forward, gives them something different.
Or is he better just to bring off the bench for an impact like that?
That's a decision that you'll have to make. But, you know, looking at it, he certainly made enough of an impact to, you know, give Hansi Flick some serious thought to starting him.
Speaking of Hansi Flick, do you think it's a team in transition, really, isn't it, Germany?
Yes.
How is he managing that team and that transition? Okay.
I thought they were miles better yesterday than they were against Japan. That goes without saying.
Yep.
But they still look a good bit away from being the finished article. And they've had a couple of disappointing tournaments, really, you know. When you think about the last one, knocked out early on, a couple of defeats, I think it was South Korea and Mexico. And then we can remember the Toni Kroos free kick that I think earned them a draw against Sweden. Obviously knocked out the last Euros by England. So there's certainly nothing like the team that they once were. But I'll be honest, I can see improvement in the German side. And it's all about peaking at the right time, isn't it? But I mean, clearly that you cannot understate the importance of that goal yesterday, or they would be going home.
Do you think if they do go out in the group stages again, for Hansi Flick, do you look at that and go, is he the right man for the job?
Yeah, clearly you would, wouldn't you? Whether that's fair or not, you know, up for debate. But it would be a real disappointment and a blow to Germany not to go through from this group.
You would hope, though, Ali. Costa Rica, Spain put 7 past them. They held Spain to a draw. You'd think and you'd hope that they'll beat Costa Rica, right? I
think they will beat Costa Rica, but then they gave themselves as... I couldn't see that result happening, actually, but a late goal got them victory against Japan. And it now puts them in the bizarre situation where if they beat Germany, I think they could actually win the group if the other result went their way.
Yeah, you're right.
Which would be, after a 7-0 hiding in the opening game, would be something you'd have to say would be truly remarkable. I don't think it'll happen, though.
Yeah. Spain would have to draw with Japan, I think.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly what would have to happen. Yeah. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Yeah, but I just definitely think that Germany will have too much for Costa Rica. I think the importance of the game, you know, we've seen it before, and as I said earlier, they don't often get it wrong, the Germans. A lot better last night against Spain, and I would expect them to beat Costa Rica.
This is what Group E is looking like after 2 games. So Spain are on 4 points. They're sitting at the top. Then it's Japan with that win over Germany. It's 3 points for them. Then it goes Costa Rica also on 3 points. So Japan just ahead on goal difference, of course, because Costa Rica got absolutely terrified by Spain. And then Germany are at the moment bottom of the table. That first point that they picked up last night against Spain might prove to be really important.